Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. So in this video I want to talk about a video that somebody else did. It's a little bit of a plug for them, maybe. No, not really, because I'm too small of a YouTuber to plug a bigger YouTuber's channel. But this video that I watched was with Veritas, and he did a solo interview with Nikita. Now this interview took place a couple of weeks ago. This was at the height of all the server issues and the back-end issues that they were struggling with, and it was when the team really wasn't getting a break from having to try and fix these errors. So it was a very busy period in Nikita's life, so fair play to him. He turned up to do this interview in the mid-evening on a Saturday night when he should be more or less chilling out like the rest of us do on a Saturday night, but he took time out to go and talk to Veritas for a couple of hours, and they was basically talking about the evolution of scavs within Escape from Tarkov. And Nikita actually gets quite technical in the things that he talks about in the video, which is really good. You get a good insight into how scavs became to being in Escape from Tarkov to begin with, and how they've sort of evolved along with the game, and how Nikita sort of has a vision of the future for them and how he wants them to be, how he wants them to react, etc. He also looked at some of the issues that there are with the scavs. Obviously some of them don't behave like they should do, some of them behave very oddly sometimes, and you can kind of sort of bait the scavs into acting like that sometimes by doing certain things in the game. But it's a really good video. I highly recommend that people go and watch it if you want to sort of know more about how scavs operate. They do talk specifically about the rogues on the Lighthouse map as well, and how they're programmed to basically follow your movements. And Veritas himself gives an example of where he felt like he was being wall hacked by one of these rogues. It was basically tracing him through an object, but Nikita goes into detail about how they actually do track and trace people on the maps. And if you've played Lighthouse and you've gone to the Sewage Wax, you know that the rogues are hardcore. They are laser beam accurate with their shots, very, very hard to take on. And he gives a few examples of where he's been shot inside a building where he feels like he should have cover, but he's actually being visible through the windows in the building, and the rogues have spotted him, so they're able to see through the windows just like an average person would be able to do in real life, and that's how he got took out. And also when he goes prone behind an object, crawls to another position and pops up, and he's instantly shot. The reasoning for that was that the rogues kind of stay in ADS, so that they can instantly track you, and as soon as you pop up somewhere else, they're ready to aim and shoot, and within a split second you're dead. There's another interesting thing that Nikita talks about in the video is how he wants to allow PMCs to act, to sort of react and interact more with scavs in the game. So rather than scavs simply shouting out and shooting at you, you would be able to interact with them and maybe get them to follow you as a PMC. And the example that Nikita gave was the extracts, where I think there's a handful of them now in the game, where you can use an extract with a friendly scav, and that used to be pretty difficult. It was a hard one to do, but with VoIP being in the game now, it's a lot easier for a PMC to interact with a player scav. And obviously that allows people to sort of use those extracts a lot easier. But he wants the average PMC to be able to interact with a computer controlled scav so that they're able to do that. And he didn't say it at the time, but I would expect that something of that nature will be very closely linked into your scav karma and at what level your scav karma is. So I really enjoyed watching this video. As like I say, I highly recommend you go and watch it, especially if you're interested in the intricacies of the game and how it actually works and how they evolve stuff, their sort of daily routine in curating and programming the game. And as I've said in previous videos, you can just see the passion for this project in Nikita's face when he's talking about it. You know, it is all consuming for him. It is basically his life. And the other thing that I got from the video was that whilst there's a lot of talk about the end game coming for Escape from Tarkov, the actual release, even if it was to release very soon, the end of the road for Escape from Tarkov is a long way off. The vision that Nikita has for this game means that it could go on for years and years and years. So, but yeah, I highly recommend you go and watch it. It's really good. I know a lot of people don't like Veritas, and you know, we all have our favourite streamers and YouTubers, etc. Some we like, some we don't like. I'm the same as anybody else, but it is a really good video. Even if you don't like Veritas, he doesn't spend a great deal of time talking. He does butt in now and again to give some context to what's been said, but it's a great video. It's just over an hour long. It's all time stamped as well, so that you can go to the sections that most interest you. So yeah, give it a watch and let me know in the comment section down below what you think about, if you go and watch the video, what you thought about the video, and also what you think about the scavs. Have you taken on the rogues on the Lighthouse map? Do you think they're over the top? Do you think they're a really good challenge? Let me know what you think. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.